some games. What I remember most about being a sailor is the coaches and the teammates. They're all super fun and encouraging and good to be around, and we have a lot of fun on our overnight trips. I'm Erica and I'm a sophomore and I'm proud to be a sailor.
That was your Steamboat Sailor Spotlight on 105.7 KTYV Sports on FM.
This is Steamboat Sailors Basketball, brought to you by Yampa Valley Bank, Alpine Lumber, The Corner Slice, Mountain View Car Wash, Russell's Auto Salon, Steamboat Ace Hardware, UC Health at Yampa Valley Medical Center, Chris Puckett at the downtown Edward Jones office, Steamboat Resorts by Wyndham Vacation Rentals, and Mountain Mattress and Furniture. We now send it to the booth for the call of Steamboat Sailors Basketball. And the Sailors.
Hey, Sailor basketball fans, PJ Wharton of Yampa Valley Bank here to thank you for supporting our hometown basketball team. Yampa Valley Bank is proud to support all of our student athletes and to sponsor this broadcast of Steamboat Sailors basketball on KTYV Sports on FM at 98.9. Steamboat High School athletics are an example of our genuine hometown. Yampa Valley Bank, genuine hometown banking. Enjoy the game and go Sailors!
This is Skip Deerdorf from Alpine Lumber here in Steamboat Springs. Alpine Lumber is a Colorado company and is committed to being the best supplier of materials and related services to the professional builder and homeowner throughout the Yampa Valley, offering lumber and building materials, hardware, paints, and stains. And we are proud to support Sailors basketball. Easy to find Alpine Lumber, located on Pine Grove Road past Walgreens. Alpine Lumber, employee-owned and operated, the contractor's choice, the homeowner's friend.
I'm a fifth-generation Colorado. I am king of the father-daughter ball. I am a professional power lifter, and even better, at piggyback rides. I am not just a man who suffered his third heart attack by age 42. I am Michael Wales, and I am still going strong.
In 2015, Michael was treated at UC Health for a near-fatal heart attack. Now he's back to lifting weights and lifting the bar for all of us. UC Health. Live extraordinary.
The Corner Slice is proud to support the Steamboat Sailors. Celebrate with great food, fun, and friends. Hey students, stop in and grab lunch to go. 2 slices for only $5. Or stay and play games in a laid-back, family-friendly atmosphere. Featuring delicious Brooklyn-style pizza, the Corner Slice is the perfect place to celebrate the Sailors or just come and chill with friends. Open daily from noon to close, and the pizza is hot and ready to go. Located upstairs in Old Town Square at 7th and Lincoln, the Corner Slice. You're gonna love it.
Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Lowen Epstein, live at Roosevelt High School, where your Steamboat Springs girls basketball team is getting set to take on the home tournament team, the Roosevelt Rough Riders. Rough Riders here with 2 freshmen in their starting lineup, as they're going to win the tip and start out with this ball first. It'll be Jana Archuleta working it to start off this one, as she'll handle it, working versus Shimmick. Archuleta now in the corner, gives it off over to Natalia Pacino. Pacino inside now, back over to Anastasia Zelenko. Zelenko's going to drive in and get the layup. And that was a good first little possession here. 7:28 left to go. Sailors down 2-0. They've got 2 wins on the season, which is a huge step up from 2 back-to-back win seasons just a couple years ago. And a turnover there from the Sailors as this fast-paced Roosevelt offense is getting going. Epstein is going to get the start tonight, and an athletic play there from Roosevelt to keep it in play. That was Allison Beard making that happen, and we're going to see a foul here called against Shelby Weiss. So Shelby Weiss gets called for the foul, and Zelenko will head out along the baseline to throw this one in. She's going to kick it out to Beard. 3-point shot, no good. And JC May is going to come down with the rebound. May, stutter steps, working versus Zelenko. She's going to look up, try to kick it over to Weiss. Weiss inside now, over to Shea. back down the court, and here's another. Nope, Beard thought about taking the three-point attempt. She's just going to throw it. Almost goes away, but instead Skylar Keller is there to save it. Keller from the corner looks up, finds Archuleta. Archuleta now over to Beard. Another three-pointer. She's 0 for 2, now 0 for 3 as that falls into the outstretched arms of Katie Lake. Lake now working, and we're going to see a timeout here from Coach Ibarra. Georgie lost his premier assistant, Coach Lori Raper, as we went into the beginning of this season. She's now the head coach over at Hayden High School, and she's having immense success there, so shout out to Coach Lori Raper, who seems to be doing big things. Ibarra in the timeout. We'll say a quick shout out to some of our sponsors here. Yampa Valley Bank, the Yampa Valley's only locally owned bank. Member FDIC. Alpine Lumber, employee owned and operated, the contractor's choice, the homeowner's friend. The Corner Slice, celebrate the Sailors with good food, fun, and friends in Old Town Square and downtown Steamboat. And Mountain View Car Wash, helping the Sailors clean the competition between Town and McDonald's on Highway 40. So coming out of this timeout, it's going to be Sailors basketball. It'll be Shelby Weiss on the inbounds pass from the far side. She's going to slap the ball down. She's tied up, 2-2. Looks up. It's going to be stolen away, and we're going to get a travel called there against Anastasia Zelenko. So Zelenko intercepted the pass and then gets called for the travel. Epstein now trying to... Gives it back to Katie Lake, and then Katie Lake misses the shot. Epstein got the rebound, went back up for it, and that's a foul. I don't believe it was a shooting foul, so she will not be shooting free throws. It will be Katie Lake on the inbounds pass. Epstein had nothing doing, but luckily her teammate Shimmick was there to help her. And it'll be Skylar Keller now working over to Zelenko. Skyrocket 3, no good, as that one was as high as you could get it. She's going to take another one, no good off the front iron. Epstein gets the rebound, and she's going to outlet pass over to JC May. So JC May handles it. For 5, as now Kalia Cork will throw it in. She'll give it to Araceli Gutierrez. So Gutierrez handles it over to Cork. Cork back over to Gutierrez in the corner. She's going to find her teammate Kelsey Koza. Koza works it around the side over to Cork. Now inside back. Cross court to Gutierrez. Lines up the three-point shot. Gets it to go. Gutierrez looks surprised that she even hit that, as Katie Lake receives the inbounds pass. Lake looks for somewhere to go, gets trapped, somehow gives it to Shimmick, and we're going to see a whisk. It's going to be again. Is going to put in the full court press. It might be a little late as they get back in transition, and it's a blocked shot from Katie Lake, and now it's going to be back the other way as Lucy Shimmick almost got that interception. Instead, it's going to fall out of bounds. Last touch by Shimmick. Gutierrez throws it up. It's going to be a 1v1 ball. Shelby Weiss couldn't get it to go, and I think she's going to get called for the over-the-back foul. And she will. Over the back foul. Gutierrez will throw it inbounds from her baseline. 5:12 left to go. Gutierrez looks, finds her teammate, Kayla Cork. She drives in, left hand, no good. Tipped out by Shimmick. Cork gets the rebound again. And Kayla Cork will lose it. It looks like JC May was getting a little too aggressive there. Put her hands in, trying to pry it away from Cork, and they're going to get the whistle. So now number 55, I'm not seeing where this is coming from. This is Mackenzie Sailors. How ironic is that? Mackenzie Sailors playing against the Sailors. Over in the corner now. Kennedy Keller, no good there. Off the three-point shot. Epstein gets the rebound. Gives it out to Shelby Weiss, trying to break the full court press. And it's out of bounds. They're going to award this ball to the Sailors. So a lucky break there as the Sailors come away with it. Jason May on the inbounds pass. 4:42 left to go. Sailors lead 6-5. Crossover. Sailors. And Weiss tried to get it back from her. She got caught reaching, and the refs blow the whistle there. Erica Simmons, who's a usual starter on this Sailors team, is going to check in now for the first time in the game. Game moving slowly. 4:25 left to go. 6-5 is your score. As Mackenzie Sailors looks up top, she's going to find Keller. Keller now missed the shot. Simmons gets the rebound. Back over to Molly Brown, who also checked in. Over dribble, spin move, crowd like that. Gives it over to Katie. So Mackenzie Sailors looks over to her right. Gutierrez for three. Hit one earlier, no good. Cork is able to pull down the rebound. And they're going to award this back to the Rough Riders. Oh, excuse me, the Sailors. They're going to award this to the Sailors. And a 1v1 ball again is going to be stolen away by Gutierrez. Here she comes over to Kayla Cork now. Cork does a little in between the legs move. Gives it over to Gutierrez. Cork working versus, gives it back to Sailors. Inside now to Zelenko, and a great offensive play there as Zelenko gets the left-hand layup to fall. 3:30 left now. Molly Brown trying to break this full court press. Looking for someone to go with it. She's going to run past two deep. But maybe the tallest girl on the floor, Anya Hollier. Hollier looks over. Gutierrez finds Hollier back inside the paint. She's going to drive in, and she gets it to go with a foul called against Katie Lake. That's an and one play, folks. Coach Ibarra is saying that was a travel. Refs don't want anything to do with it, though, as Hollier's going to line up at the free throw line for one. 9-6, Rough Riders lead, not even in double digits here with 3 minutes to go in this first quarter. Another switch up here for the Rough Riders. These Rough Riders wearing green and white uniforms, green numbers, green letters, and off of the missed free throw, Katie Lake grabbed the rebound and then got called for a travel. So that's another turnover here as Hannah Murphy is going to check in for Lucy Shimmick. So it will remain Rough Riders ball, and a three-point shot there is going to be no good into the arms of the Sailors. Lake almost loses it. Instead splits. Stolen away. Here they come. Natalia Pacino goes up for the layup and gets it to go. So an errant play from Katie Lake results in points for the opposition. And now here's over to Erica Simmons. Lucy Shimmick checks in for Erica not Lucy Shimmick, JC May checks in for Erica Simmons. Sailors are in, the Rough Riders are in the bonus now, Sailors have fouled them so many times. That means that any time from here on out, any time throughout the rest of this first half, the Rough Riders will be shooting free throws every time they get fouled. It should be a slow game, folks. And the 1-and-1, first one's good, second one no good from there is a turnover for the Sailors as they're getting 12-6, 2:15 left to go. This will be Natalie Pacino handling it at the top of the key. Pacino dribbles left, kicks it over to Gutierrez. Three-point shot, no good. Pacino gets the rebound. She's going to drive in versus Campbell, no good again. And somehow it's saved by Gutierrez. Gives it out to Pacino, and Archuleta is just going to run away with it. Over to Gutierrez now. Cross court, over to Pacino. And she thought about taking the three. Instead, it's just going to bounce off of a Sailor player and into the arms of Archuleta once more. So now, Skylar Keller back over to Pacino, and she gets the three to go. That's Pacino, number 15. The rug here as of late. Not even late, I should say. It's still the first quarter. And the missed shot there from Zelenko is no good. Epstein turnover. And now it's Gutierrez taking up the floor. Over to Pacino. Three-point shot, no good. Epstein gets the rebound. 51 seconds to go here in this first quarter. Her teammate. That's Natalie Pacino. Pacino gets Pacino, who throws it up. Folks. Archuleta holds it above her head, gives it over to Pacino, who just threw away a basketball. And now it's back over to Archuleta, works it around, into the corner. It's going to be Skylar Keller. She loses. Clock runs down. That'll do it for this first quarter of action. I'm Lowen Epstein, live on 105.7 KTYV on the World Wide Web, SteamboatRadio.com. We'll see you on the other side.
The team of Mountain View Car Wash and Detailing Professionals is proud to be supporting Sailor sports this season. Whether a basic wash or a full detail, we know that the key to providing you with excellent service is teamwork and attention to detail. So while the Sailors are focusing on cleaning up the competition this season, we'll be focusing on cleaning up your vehicle. With affordable washes and a wide variety of detail services, we have the game plan to fit your budget and needs. We are located at the corner of Highway 40 and Trafalgar Drive. Mountain View Car Wash, where there are no Hail Marys, just awesome touchdowns. Dances.
Steamboat Ace is a proud sponsor of the Steamboat Sailors. That's not the only way Ace supports the kids in our community.
Hi, Bridget here from Steamboat Ace. We are so proud to be a part of the Steamboat community. It's our priority to support and encourage positive activities and hobbies for our youth.
How do you do that?
In addition to local scholarships, Ace invites the Sailor community to fundraise for their activity or club by providing a great venue and supplies to host a hot dog or bake sale.
I love it. Every weekend I can shop at Ace and support a great cause.
Steamboat Ace, you're proud to support the Steamboat Sailors shopping place.
Welcome back in, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Lowen Epstein, live at Roosevelt High School, where your Steamboat Springs Sailors girls basketball team is in the midst of a close one versus the home team, Roosevelt Rough Riders, down 15-6. Sailors looking to do some offensive work as they've already had double-digit turnovers, and don't forget the Rough Riders are in the bonus, as they're going to start out with the ball to kick off this second quarter. Epstein gets a little too aggressive. She's going to get called for the reach just 5 seconds into this second quarter. And that'll send Pacino to the free throw line, shooting a 1-and-1. Sailors boys basketball got a big 20-point win over the Skyview Wolverines. No, not the Wolverines. Over the Skyview. Yeah, the Wolverines. I was right. Over the Skyview Wolverines, Mac Reniker was in double figures, as well as Jack Martin. And they beat outstretched arms of Gutierrez. She works over. Now it's going to be called a travel against Kayla Cork. Cork disagrees with that. 7:34 left to go. 15-6 is your score. Molly Brown slaps the ball, looks for somewhere to go with it, and it goes into the scorer's table as of an issue. It was last touch, they're going to say, by a Rough Rider. So Jason off the inbounds pass. Pacino now looks inside, finds Zelenko. That goes out of bounds, Sailors ball. Now it'll be Katie Lake. 15-6 is your score. 7:19 left to play. Katie Lake slaps the ball, looks for somewhere to go with it. Can't decide. She's going to give it up to Campbell. Campbell looks cross court, and the other way, moving left to right, Euro step, and the layup's no good. She does get fouled. She'll head to the line, shooting two. 7:01 left to play. 15-6 is your score here at Rough Rider Stadium. Rough Rider Arena, I guess is what you would call it, as Cork's at the line, shooting two. 7:01 left to play. Sailors in right now is Molly Brown, Katie Lake, Rose Epstein, who hasn't come out this game, Campbell, and JC May. First one is no good from Cork as she lines up for the second. 7:01 left to go. 15-6 is your score. Once again, I'm Lowen Epstein, live on KTYV 105.7. Also on the World Wide Web at steamboatradio.com. Campbell will give it out. It's JC May working versus the one cover press. May's going to do a little crossover dribble. Here comes Archuleta. Drives in. Layup. Good. Make it 18-6, folks. As we've got 6:36 left to go here in this first half of action. And now Molly Brown handles it. Spin move. She's going to lose it again. Another turnover. Archuleta hits it all the way down cross court to Gutierrez. Court gets the lay in the fall. Beautiful ball movement there and defensive effort from the Roosevelt Rough Riders as they're putting a clinic on the Sailors. This time around. Here's Gutierrez. She handles it. Gives it up over to Pacino. Pacino now over to Skylar Keller, and we're going to see a whistle here. It's going to be a block foul called against JC May. And reminder, the Rough Riders are in the bonus, so That will send Keller to the line, shooting a 1-and-1. First one from Keller is off the back iron, no good, and we're going to see a change up here. Lucy Shimmick is going to check in, as well as Julia that is Lucy Shimmick checking in for the Sailors, and Julia Simoes as well. So Julia Simoes. Second one is good from the Rough Riders, and it'll be Katie Lake now on the inbounds pass. 21-8 is your score. Epstein. Hollier standing about 6'1". She's going to give it up to Gutierrez. Kick it outside. Beard hits the three. The freshman starter. Make that 24-8, folks. Triple. Second one results in a Simoes rebound. She takes the shot, no good. Here come the Rough Riders back the other way. It's going to be Archuleta who gets called for another travel. Make that Sailors basketball. 5:10 to go. 24-9 is your score. Sailors are going to handle it. Epstein's going to take a seat on the bench for the first time this game. Simmons on the inbounds pass. Slaps the ball. Looks for to Mackenzie Sailors. Sailors now looks inside. Beard. And that's going to be a foul there. She'll head to the line shooting two. That was Skylar Keller once more. No, excuse me. That was Trinity Ramirez who got called for the foul on that. 4:56 to go. 24-9 is your score. Rachel Reese is going to be set to check in here, as that first free throw is no good. Reese checks in for Hollier. Hollier takes a seat on the bench. Second free throw, no good. Excuse me, that is good. She gets that to fall, and so Katie Lake now handles. Showing a little bit of hustle is Trinity Ramirez. And now Ramirez drives in. Gutierrez push off, and she got it to fall, but they're going to say a foul right at the spot before she was in her progression. And she's a fast cat, I'll tell you that. It's going to be called against the Sailors. And so that means she should be heading to the free throw line. Yeah, and she does. So Gutierrez heads to the free throw line shooting two. A 1-and-1, I should say. So the first one's good. She'll get one more. Second one is good as well. Now it's Simone. Let that one roll out of bounds because it would have been over the back call anyway. So Gutierrez handles it. 27-9 is your score. 4:26 left to go. Gutierrez slaps the ball, looks for somewhere to go. Can't find anywhere. It's Beard. Back over to Gutierrez for three. Can't get that to go. And the layup, good. That was Kelsey Koza there for the putback. Nice heads-up play there. And now it's Gutierrez in transition, gets it to go, and this is just a clinic now, folks. 31-9 is your sponsors. UC Health, Yampa Valley Medical Center, bringing innovative and leading-edge care to patients throughout the Rocky Mountains. Chris Puckett of the downtown Edward Jones office. Call Chris Puckett at 879-1851. For all your investment needs, Edward Jones, making sense of investing. Member SIPC. And Steamboat Resorts by Wyndham Vacation Rentals. Friends coming to town, call us at 970-879-8000 for the Locals Connection discount. Once again, I'm Lowen Epstein, live on the call here at Roosevelt High School, where your Steamboat Springs girls basketball team is getting absolutely dominated, 31-9. But we've still got 3.5 minutes until halftime. Rough Riders playing with three. At some points, they have 5 freshmen on the floor, and they're creating an offensive clinic here. It really is cool to watch. So now the throw-in. It'll be the Sailors basketball in their own zone. Looking for something to do with it. Shimmick slaps the ball, looks for somewhere to go. Finds Samos, top of the key. Here comes Julia Samos. She's going to look left, find Shimmick. Shimmick back over to Katie Lake, and that one's going to be stolen away again. Gutierrez gets her mitts on it and runs away with it somehow. Athletic play there. She's going to kick it out to Archuleta. Drives in, layup no good. That was a sweet little move, and it goes out of bounds. I do believe it'll be Sailors basketball. Sailors now working. It'll be Katie Lake. And Mackenzie Sailors checks in. Katie Lake looks inside. Here's Erica Simmons now. Comes away with it. She's an athletic girl, and she's going to toss it up to her teammate. That's Kelsey Poza, and no good. Gets her own rebound, kicks it outside, and now Sailors handles the ball. Unfortunately, they're going to get called for a travel, so it will remain Sailors basketball. Eric. Taking the three. Instead, she's going to give that one up to Katie Lake. Now it's going to be Mackenzie Sailors driving in. Kicks it out to her teammate, Gutierrez. She handles it at the top of the key. Sailors looking for somewhere to go. Finds Gutierrez, and it's an end. Oh, they're going to say no basket, as it looks like she got fouled. So they're not going to give it to her again. But she will be in the double bonus, so she's shooting 2 either way. Painful bonus for this Sailors team, as we've still got 2 minutes to go here. 1:56 actually this first half. Sailors down 32-9. Both free throws are missed. Double bonus, man. This is killing the Sailors. I mean, we exited break with a win, and Sailors exited break with a win. And it came just a few short games after getting their first win in over 2 years against Conifer in Steamboat Springs. And now we're back to this, down 33-9 after the first made free throw. Second free throw, no good. Campbell loses it. Can't get the rebound to go. We're going to see a jump ball called as she goes to the floor with it, and it will remain Rough Riders basketball. Tough break for the Sailors right now. Boys coming off a big 20-point win, though. That's something to be proud of if you're a Sailor basketball fan. Tomorrow the boys will play at 440 versus Pueblo County. Girls will play versus Niwot, who's one of the better teams in the state. Could be a tough one. 33-9. Buck 28 to go now. Erica Simmons handles it, moving right to left on your. Kennedy Keller, spin move over to Sailors. She's going to drive in. Mackenzie Sailors gets blocked. It'd be cool to see a Sailors make a bucket against the Sailors. And now it's. And here come the Rough Riders in transition. Here comes Sailors, bodies her, and that's going to be an offensive foul. A charge called against Sailors. Mackenzie Sailors gets the charge, and Molly Brown got sent to the floor hard. She's going to have some trouble getting up. She didn't like that. She's a little shaken up. Brown's a little shaken up as JC May is going to check into the game. It'll be Erica Simmons. Sailors down 33-9. Kennedy Keller drives in, no good on the layup. Shimmick gets it back. Under 30 now. Here's Simmons. With 3 seconds to go, in transition, layup, and that is no good, and that'll do it, folks, for this first half of action. I'm Lowen Epstein, live on KTYV 105.7, or on the World Wide Web at SteamboatRadio.com. Sailors are going to take a 33-9 deficit into the locker room. We'll step aside. I'll see you when we come back.
This is Steamboat Sailors basketball, brought to you by Yampa Valley Bank, Alpine Lumber, The Corner Slice, Mountain View Car Wash, Russell's Auto Salon, Steamboat Ace Hardware, UC Health at Yampa Valley Medical Center, Chris Puckett at the downtown Edward Jones office, Steamboat Resorts by Wyndham Vacation Rentals, and Mountain Mattress and Furniture.
Hi, this is Terry.
And this is Phil.
Russell's Auto Salon.
At Russell's, we make it easy for you. All you got to do is bring me an email address and a claim number, and I'll take care of the rest.
We are proud to support Steamboat Sailors. Whenever you go on a long trip, it is important to check your vehicle's fluids. Not just oil and brake, but also your windshield wiper fluid, so you can see better. A quick tip so you don't get hit.
Russell's Auto Salon, where we always meet by accident. Call us at 970-879-1515.
Hi, Steamboat friends. This is Charlie Green from Mountain Mattress and Furniture. Do you ever notice how grumpy your parents get when house guests arrive? Or how mean your big sister gets when you have to share her room for the weekend? I've got the secret to keep everyone happy. Stop by Mountain Mattress and Furniture on Loggers Lane for the best price and selection on Serta, Tempur-Pedic, and Simmons mattresses. Plus a great selection of linens and even comfy mattresses for the pull-out couch. If everyone sleeps, everyone stays happy, and a great mattress from Mountain Mattress and Furniture is the secret.
Steamboat Resorts has been welcoming the world to the Yampa Valley for more than 30 years. Hi, this is Todd Siefkin, Executive General Manager for Steamboat Resorts. With a large array of properties situated around the mountain base, we can host you, your family, and friends for your next Steamboat vacation. Call us at 879-8000 and ask for your Locals Connection discount. That's 879-8000 or go online to steamboatresorts.com. Steamboat Resorts, the lodging leader.
Financial investments are very important, but so are the investments of time, patience, and encouragement our young athletes receive from their coaches, teachers, and mentors. I'm Chris Puckett, your Steamboat Springs Edward Jones financial advisor. Now's the time to make investments that can help provide money for the ever-rising cost of college. There's more than one strategy to save for college. Please come in to discuss your options.
For a free college cost analysis, call Chris Puckett at 879-1851 or stop by his office at 941 Lincoln Avenue. Edward Jones, making sense of investing. Member SIPC.
It's time now for your Steamboat Sailor Spotlight on 105.7 KTYV Sports on FM.
My name is Lucy Shimmick, and I'm a senior. I'm number 5. I play, guard or center or whatever. This is my 3rd year playing. I also like to play lacrosse. Outside of school and sports, I am also involved in club lacrosse. I'm going to college at Liberty University to play lacrosse, which is exciting. In 10 years, I see myself probably just graduating grad school because I plan to go to a law school. My favorite subject in school is probably calculus. Even though that sounds horrible. My favorite TV show, Grey's Anatomy. I like this show because I want to go into the medical field and there's lots of cool stuff that happens and drama along with it. Last summer, I basically traveled to the United States and I went to England playing travel lacrosse. Also this summer, I traveled a lot by myself and ended up having to stay the night in Washington, D.C., scary place, by myself. Because I missed my flight. My goal for this season is to win senior night. My goals for life are to be very happy. What I will remember most about being a sailor is definitely the bus trips. Those were lit. Lucy Shimmick, senior, proud to be a sailor.
That was your Steamboat Sailor Spotlight on 105.7 KTYV Sports on FM.
Hey, Sailor basketball fans, PJ Wharton of Yampa Valley Bank here to thank you for supporting our hometown basketball team. Yampa Valley Bank is proud to support all of our student athletes and to sponsor this broadcast of Steamboat Sailors basketball on KTYV Sports on FM at 98.9. Steamboat High School athletics are an example of our genuine hometown. Yampa Valley Bank, genuine hometown banking. Enjoy the game and go Sailors!
This is Skip Deerdorf from Alpine Lumber here in Steamboat Springs. Alpine Lumber is a Colorado company and is committed to being the best supplier of materials and related services to the professional builder and homeowner throughout the Yampa Valley, offering lumber and building materials, hardware, paints, and stains. And we are proud to support Sailors basketball. Easy to find Alpine Lumber, located on Pine Grove Road past Walgreens. Alpine Lumber, employee owned and operated, the contractor's choice, the homeowner's right.
I'm a 5th-generation Coloradan. I am king of the father-daughter ball. I am a professional power lifter, and even better, at piggyback rides. I am not just a man who suffered his 3rd heart attack by age 42. I am Michael Wales, and I am still going strong.
In 2015, Michael was treated at UC Health for a near-fatal heart attack. Now he's back to lifting weights and lifting the bar for all of us. UC Health. Live extraordinary.
The Corner Slice is proud to support the Steamboat Sailors. Celebrate with great food, fun, and friends. Hey, students, Stop in and grab lunch to go. 2 slices for only $5. Or stay and play games in a laid-back, family-friendly atmosphere. Featuring delicious Brooklyn-style pizza, the Corner Slice is the perfect place to celebrate the Sailors or just come and chill with friends. Open daily from noon to close, and the pizza is hot and ready to go. Located upstairs in Old Town Square at 7th and Lincoln, the Corner Slice. You're gonna love it.
It's time now for your Steamboat Sailor Spotlight on 105.7 KTYV Sports on FM.
My name is Katie Lake, and I'm a junior this year. My number's 11, and I started to play all over. I've been playing since, I think, 3rd grade. And I also really like to play lacrosse and cross country this year. I started that. That was so much fun. I don't have time outside of school and sports. I haven't really started thinking about college yet. I'm kind of in denial mode. I don't really want to think about that yet. Will I play in college? Probably not. It'd be fun to run cross country in college. That would be really fun. 10 years, I see myself graduate from college, I don't know, with probably a degree in like something with science, like physics or something with biology. My favorite subject in school is definitely physics. So much fun. And my favorite movie. You know, my favorite movie is definitely Spider-Man Homecoming, but I haven't seen it yet. I've just been watching the trailers over and over. I'm a little obsessed. Okay. Last summer, I hung out with a lot of friends. That was pretty fun. And my goal for the season is to not get injured. That's a big goal. My goals for life are to enjoy what I do. What I will remember most about being a sailor is definitely the team and how much fun it was to be a part of everything, because it's just really funny. And my name's Katie. I'm a junior, and I'm proud to be a sailor.
That was your Steamboat Sailor Spotlight on 105.7 KTYV Sports on FM.
The team of Mountain View Car Wash and Detailing Professionals is proud to be supporting Sailor Sports this season. Whether a basic wash or a full detail, we know that the key to providing you with excellent service is teamwork and attention to detail. So while the Sailors are focusing on cleaning up the competition this season, we'll be focusing on cleaning up your vehicle. With affordable washes and a wide variety of detail services, we have the game plan to fit your budget and needs. We are located at the corner of Highway 40 and Trafalgar Drive. Mountain View Car Wash, where there are no Hail Marys, just awesome touchdown dances.
Steamboat Ace is a proud sponsor of the Steamboat Sailors. That's not the only way Ace supports the kids in our community.
Hi, Bridget here from Steamboat Ace. We are so proud to be a part of the Steamboat community. It's our priority to support and encourage positive activities and hobbies for our youth.
How do you do that?
In addition to local scholarships, Ace invites the sailor community to fundraise for their activity or club by providing a great venue and supplies to host a hot dog or bake sale.
I love it. Every weekend I can shop at Ace and support a great cause.
Steamboat Ace, you're proud to support the Steamboat Sailors shopping place.
Hi, this is Terry.
And this is Phil.
Russell's Auto Salon.
At Russell's, we make it easy for you. All you got to do is bring me an email address and a claim number, and I'll take care of the rest.
We are proud to support Steamboat Sailors. Whenever you go on a long trip, it is important to check your vehicle's fluids. Not just oil and brake, but also your windshield wiper fluid, so you can see better. A quick tip so you don't get hit.
Russell's Auto Salon, where we always meet by accident. Call us at 970-879-1515.
Hi, Steamboat friends. This is Charlie Green from Mountain Mattress and Furniture. Do you ever notice how grumpy your parents get when house guests arrive? Or how mean your big sister gets when you have to share her room for the weekend? I've got the secret to keep everyone happy. Stop by Mountain Mattress and Furniture on Loggers Lane for the best price and selection on Serta, Tempur-Pedic, and Simmons mattresses. Plus a great selection of linens and even comfy mattresses for the pull-out couch. If everyone sleeps, everyone stays happy, and a great mattress from Mountain Mattress and Furniture is the secret.
Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Lone Epstein, live on the call here at Roosevelt High School, where your Steamboat Springs girls basketball team is in a tough one versus the Roosevelt Rough Riders, heading into this third quarter of action, down 33-9. Not even in double digits yet are the Sailors. They've got a lot of work to do as we enter this second half. Rough Riders it. Gives it back up to Katie Lake. Lake's going to dribble left. Give it over to Shimmick. Now back up top of the key. It's JC May once more. May looks over, finds Epstein. Epstein is going to throw that one away, and here's Gutierrez. Box out and get the rebound herself. I think 4 points on the afternoon for Rose Epstein as she started this game for the first time in her career. And a nice little fadeaway jump shot from JC May makes this 33-11. 7:15 now to go. For 2. Katie Lake trying to dig into a 35-11 deficit. Lake stops, pops to 3, no good. Epstein tries to catch it like a football pass, but couldn't get it to go, and then she got tangled up with Shelby Weiss, who, that was funny. They both went. Seven, 6 minutes to go here in this third quarter of action. As Epstein handles it in the paint, they're going to get a foul called against Roosevelt. It's going to be a reach-in foul against number 3. That's Anastasia Zelenko. Weiss now on the inbounds passes for the Sailors. Weiss looking for somewhere to go. Finds Epstein. Stops the 15-foot J. No good. Schmidt. Nice job there. 5:34 to go. 39-11. Sailors trying to get to 20 as JC May. The competition between Town and McDonald's on Highway 40. Russell's Auto Salon, your premier full-service auto body shop where you always meet by accident. Call Russell's Auto Salon at 879-1515. And Steamboat Ace Hardware, the helpful place for hardware, plumbing, tools, grills, garden, and more. By offering our customers knowledgeable advice, helpful service, and quality products. And UC Health, the Yampa Valley Medical Center, bringing innovative and leading-edge care to patients throughout the Rocky Mountains. And Chris Puckett in the downtown Edward Jones office. Call Chris Puckett at 879-1851 for all your investment needs. Edward Jones, making sense of investing, member SIPC. Little giving. Lake's going to run up with it. She'll lose it, but we're going to see a reach-in foul there. Against the Rough Riders is the foul. Coach Ibarra is going to have some words with Katie Lake, and we could be seeing the tables turning here as the Sailors might be almost in the bonus here now, as Lake is going to handle it. Give and go. Shimmick back to Lake. Back down to Shimmick. Inside, tipped out of bounds, and it's last touched by Roosevelt. Sailors basketball. So Shimmick will handle it. Shimmick looks up. Finds JC May. May back over to Shimmick. Tries to throw an elbow. Instead is just going to give that one back to JC May. And we're having just some pitch and catch now as Shimmick goes along the baseline. She's going to lose it for a second. Weiss comes back up with it. Here's Shelby Weiss, and she's going to get pickpocketed. Here's Goose. And now Katie Lake throwing it in. Lake will look for someone to go with it. It's going to be safe. And they finally get it off, and it's almost stolen away. Shimmick goes to the ground with it, and they're going to say a jump. No, that was a good timeout, lucky timeout from Coach Ibarra as he was able to get that off right as Shimmick went to the floor. He knew what was happening. 30-second timeout here from Coach Ibarra and the Sailors. I want to say another quick shout out to our sponsors here as I'm Lowen Epstein, live on 105.7 KTYV Sports on FM, and on the World Wide Web at SEMORadio.com. UC Health and Yampa Valley Medical Center, bringing innovative and leading-edge care to patients throughout the Rocky Mountains. And Chris Puckett at the downtown Edward Jones office. Call Chris Puckett at 879-1851 for all your investment needs. Edward Jones, making sense of investing. Member SIPC. So Katie Lake handles it with 4:34 to go now in this third quarter of action. 39-13 is the score. Lake gives it up to Weiss. Jump shot, no good. Hit the front iron. Shimmick gets it back, throws it right into the arms of Gutierrez, and here comes over to Weiss, goes behind her back, gives it up to Katie Lake now, near side, top corner, now over to JC May once more, no look pass over to Weiss, inside, tried to find Epstein, she goes to the floor with it, she gets tied up, it'll be a jump ball. It will remain Sailors Yes, it will remain Sailors basketball. Refs made differing signals there, confused me for a second. So Katie Lake slaps the ball. Throws it up top. Shimmick, three-pointer. No good. Air ball. Epstein tries to save it, but it's going to be last touch by her out of bounds. So now it'll be Kayla Cork and company taking it down the floor for the Rough Riders. On your radio dial, Weiss goes behind her back again. Almost was a carry call. Instead, she's going to be able to get it off to JC May. Weiss is going to dribble in, put up the floater. No good. Hollier gets the rebound, and May goes to the floor with her. 3:29 to go. Somehow Hollier gets it off. Man, this Rough Rider team is for real as they're up 43-13 on the Sailors with 3:07 to go in this third. Weiss over to Katie Lake, and that's going to be an errant pass, goes out of bounds. Rough Rider basketball. Tough playing here tonight from the Rough Riders as we'll see a full platoon change here. Josie Foote comes in for the Sailors as well as Campbell and Samos and Simmons. Weiss, Epstein, May, Lake. All of them will take a seat on the bench. Coach Ibarra does not look happy. Now in transition, she intercepts it over to Samos, and Simmons, it changes hands 3-4 times before Campbell finally ends up with it in the paint, kicks it outside to Josie Foote, and she gets it to go. Josie Foote. there, kick it out to her teammate. 3. Able to barraging of bullets as she's going to. What a shame. Transition. Instead, Natalia Pacino is going to check in. And Araceli Gutierrez will be guarding her. Gutierrez on the inbounds pass. Gutierrez over to Beard. Gutierrez in the corner now. Inside. Somehow it's saved by Josie Foote. What an athletic play there. And now it's going to be Molly Brown who's going to slow it down a little bit. Molly Brown dribbles with her right hand, switches over, crossover at the top of the key, and that's going to be a foul there. Should be a reach in against the Rough Riders. And indeed it is. So 1:40 left to go. 43-15 is the score. Molly Brown on the inbounds pass. Brown looks left, looks right, finds Erica Simmons. Simmons working over on the baseline. She'll step up, no good. And that's going to be off the. Transition, needs to keep her speed up, and she is blocked from behind, and it was a clean block. All ball. They're going to award this one back to the Sailors as it sailed out of bounds. Brown, she missed the Wolf call, just couldn't hear him coming behind her. Had an opportunity there. Foote on the inbounds pass, gives it up to Campbell. And a three-point shot there from Molly Brown is no good as she gets back in transition. And she's getting feisty there in the paint. They're going to award this to the Sailors. No, they're going to award this to the Rough Riders. Excuse me. My bad on that. Rough Riders. This is going to be Pacino throwing it in along the baseline. Natalia Pacino. Mark. It's going to be against Erica Simmons. As that'll send, that was a shooting foul, so it'll send Hollier to the free throw line shooting a 1-and-1. No, it was shooting 2, I believe. We're going to see a change here. Oh no, that's Erica Simmons. She fouls out. Erica Simmons is done for the day. That's what Coach Ibarra and the refs were talking about. Erica Simmons did foul out. She is done for the day, I do believe. And she has tears. She's not too happy about that. Hollier's at the free throw line shooting 2. 1 minute to go here in the third, and Erica Simmons fouled out. That's a big loss, folks, I'll tell you that. And she didn't even start today. She did not get that much playing time. What a shame. We'll have to see what she can do tomorrow. Play with a vengeance. That's all I would tell her if I was Coach Ibarra. Hollier, first free throw, no good. Second one off the back iron, no good. It'll be Campbell. Kick it out to Molly Brown now. Brown, stutter step, goes up the baseline. Goes up to the sideline. And she's going to lose that again. Another turnover. I don't know how many turnovers. From Natalia Pacino is good. She makes it 45-15, 33 seconds to go in the third. Josie Foote, she drives in, almost gets called for the travel. She's going to get trapped, gives it up. It's going to be Julia Simoes, and there's a travel call there. As Simoes gets called on that. 45-15 now, 30-point game, folks, 23 seconds to go. And you got to make sure you know that this Rough Riders team is made predominantly of freshmen. They have 3 of their 5. It'll be Molly Brown. Dribbles with her left. Steps up, kicks it back to Josie Foote at the top of the key. Pulls it. No good there, and it sails out of bounds. at the horn. That'll do it for this third quarter of action. I'm Lowen Epstein on 105.7 KTYV. We'll see you after a quick step away from our sponsors.
Steamboat Resorts at Yampa Valley for more than 30 years. Hi, this is Todd Siefkin, Executive General Manager for Steamboat Resorts. With a large array of properties situated around the mountain base, we can host you, your family, and friends for your next Steamboat vacation. Call us at 879-8000 and ask for your Locals Connection discount. That's 879-8000 or go online to steamboatresorts.com. Steamboat Resorts, the lodging leader.
Financial investments are very important, but so are the investments of time, patience, and encouragement our young athletes receive from their coaches, teachers, and mentors. I'm Chris Puckett, your Steamboat Springs Edward Jones financial advisor. Now's the time to make investments that can help provide money for the ever-rising cost of college. There's more than one strategy to save for college. Please come in to discuss your options.
For a free college cost analysis, call Chris Puckett at 879-1851 or stop by his office at 941 Lincoln Avenue. Edward Jones, making sense of investing. Member SIPC.
Welcome back in, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Lowen Epstein, live on the call here at Roosevelt High School as this home Roosevelt Rough Riders girls team is putting a walloping on our hometown Steamboat Springs girls. 45-15. Lucy Shimmick, who has it right now, Shelby Weiss, Rose Epstein back in, and Campbell. And a missed shot there from Epstein. It'll be Zalemko handling it once more. Daisy Wilson in for the Sailors now. Wilson getting her first minutes of the game. It'll be J.C. May in the corner now, over to Shimmick. Inside to Wilson. She gets that one blocked. And it's going. Missed layup there, and their coach doesn't like that. He's a frisky one. Finally, they get the putback to go. 47-15 is your score. Coach is still yelling at him, keeping his starters in, up by 32 points. Shimmick handles it, over to J.C. May now, near side top corner. They have not been able to penetrate this defense all night, I'll tell you that. And that one is going to be tipped out of bounds by the Rough Riders. Sailors get it back. Shimmick slaps the ball, calls the inbounds play. Lucy Shimmick up now to Daisy Wilson. Wilson for three, no good. Tried to get the rebound. Instead, it's going to go into the hands of Kayla Cork. And so the Sailors get it back. 6:18 and running to go. 47-15 is your score. Weiss gets her three-point shot blocked, and here comes Zalemko back. Handles it. Far side top corner, trying to have some good takeaways from this Sailors girls team, but I just cannot. And it'll be a foul called against the Rough Riders. Sailors, there's usually something good to take away in every game, but it's just, I understand that it's their first game back from break, but it really is ridiculous, the amount of turnovers, the amount of fouls. They were in the double bonus with not even at the end of the first half. It's tough to say what Coach Ibarra needs to do to change this team up, but he does need to make some adjustments. And Coach Ibarra, don't get me wrong, is a great coach, and He has that coaching instinct that everybody knows. He's just got to figure out where to play these girls, and it'd be a challenge to anybody. But he's got to do something. 49-17. And so Hollier at the free throw line, shooting 2 after the foul against JC May. She's got to be close to fouling out as well. I can't believe Coach Ibarra did not know that Erica Simmons was nearing 5 fouls. It just seems like something you need to know personnel-wise. KYP, know your personnel. In terms of just, keeping her on the floor for longer, even though they were going to lose this game, whether she was on there or not. It's still a tough one to see your team lose by, almost 40 points from the bench, as the free throws are no 50. Make that 51-17. JC May now, over to Daisy Wilson. Wilson will hold it above her head, give it over to JC May. She tries to flip it out, and Hollier somehow comes away with it, but she falls to the ground, gets called for the travel. Platoon change here as we're going to go 5 for 5 on the Rough Riders bench. Roosevelt Rough Riders boys team getting set to play after this. And so JC May handles it. Over to Shimmick. Lucy Shimmick looks, finds Weiss. Weiss at the top of the key. Looks over to Shimmick now, back again. Shimmick will drive in with her left hand, find Epstein out on the other end. Back to Shimmick, cross-court pass. Just like that, under 5 minutes to go now. It's going to be Lucy Shimmick once more. Looks over, finds Epstein, pulls up. No good, off the backboard and into the arms of... the moment for Epstein shooting free throws. That one's no good. And Weiss gets the rebound, gives it back out to Epstein. Now it's going to be JC May. May working over to Weiss in the corner. She's going to get trapped. Loses it for a second. And it's stolen away. No whistle there as Weiss goes back with it, and she's going to get called for a travel. Not Weiss. Not Weiss. Weiss won't get called for the travel. But the... Raquel Reese does. So with 4:22 left to go, 51-17, Sailors are going to throw it in with their second-tier players. And minus Katie Lake and Molly Brown. Molly Brown over to Simoes. Back over to Lake. She tries her shot at a three-pointer. No good. Off the front iron. And Josie Foote goes to save it. She cannot do it. And just like I was saying earlier, this tournament looks like it's going to be... So the Steamboat boys won today against Skyview. Steamboat girls are going to lose this one. And so tomorrow the Steamboat girls will play Niwot, who are one of the better teams in the state. They'll do that at 11:40 set for tip-off. 11:40. And then the boys, Steamboat boys, play at 4:40 versus Pueblo County, who is also playing after this game right now. And then on Saturday, Steamboat girls will play at 11:40 versus Pueblo County, and Steamboat boys will play Denver West at 10 a.m. So, that's your rundown for this tournament schedule, folks, as we're in the midst of a timeout here with 4:12 remaining. Coach Ibarra decided to take a timeout after the Josie Foote tried to go grab that ball, couldn't do it, but it will remain Sailors basketball. Excuse me, it will remain Roosevelt basketball. So Roosevelt threw it out. Ibarra took a time. Over dribble, wearing KT tape on her wrist. I think she hurt that a little bit earlier ago in the year. Brown looks inside, finds Campbell, kicks it outside once more. 3-ball, no good. And this ball's going to almost head out of bounds, somehow saved. Katie Lake gets it, and it's up and no good. Too much English on that one as Simoes comes down with it. And Molly Brown is going to get wrapped up with Kennedy Keller. Call that a jump ball. And the inbounds pass. 51-17 is your score here, folks. 3:32 left to go now in this fourth quarter of action. Fourth and final frame, that is. Sailors in the bonus. Simoes. First free throw, no good. She was shooting a 1-and-1, so that's all she gets. And Molly Brown. Brown looks up, back to Lake. She'll dribble it. Give it over to Simoes. Now in the corner. It's Josie Foote. Foote working, nothing doing there, and it will be, they're going to say Foote stepped out of bounds, so make that Rough Riders basketball. Tipped up and almost out. Keller gets a hand on it and finally gets. Get it back. They've done a better job of not turning over the ball as much and creating turnovers a little bit more. But just as I say that, Campbell gets called for a turnover. It's just travel on the other end. So back-to-back travels for both teams. 2:44 left to go and counting. Sailors trying to put up some points on the board. 51-17 is your score. Granted, the Rough Riders have pretty Katie Lake working with 2.5 to go. 53-17, Sailors in the bonus. They need to get to the free throw line a little bit more often. Lake gets his jump. It's left to play now, and Molly Brown handles it. Under 2. Over to Lake, working around the horn, that goes out of bounds. Intended for Simoes. Clock will keep running, and it will be Rough Rider basketball. 1:43 and counting. Ref stoppage. As we're going to see a little tune-up here. Like I said, folks, I am excited tonight. Your Denver Nuggets. First in the Western Conference, first in the league. Jamal Murray and Nikola Jokic will take on the Sacramento Kings of Willie Cauley-Stein and De'Aaron Fox at 8 o'clock. That game is in Sacramento. Sacramento's no shabby team this year, 19-18. Getting Gary Harris and Paul Millsap back was huge for him. 49 seconds here. Second free throw, good from Pacino. Make that 57-17. 40-point loss. 40-point. I think I'm doing that math right. Yeah, 40. That's a 40-point loss for the Sailors. Clock keeps running. Goes out of bounds. Rough Riders are going to get it back. Let me tell you, this coaching staff of Jeff Neal, for this Rough Riders team has been exceptional. He's still riding his girls. He's still got some of his starters in, and we've got 10 seconds to go. 6.
Lumber. At Alpine Lumber, our sales staff has more than 80 years of combined experience in building materials. Sell more than just